Alright, so our learning targets for our next lesson, which is 27.2, mapping inputs and outputs, is understand that a function is a rule that assigns exactly one output to each input. Next, we're going to identify function using ordered pairs, tables, and mappings. Our suggested learning strategies are graphic organizer, visualization, discussion groups, create representation, and note-taking. Okay, you can read this on your own, or you can listen to me read it. One type of representation that helps to determine if a relation is a function is a mapping. The diagram in the My Notes column is a mapping. This particular mapping is a function because every input, x value, is mapped to exactly one output. Alright, this is the most important thing that you need to know for pre-algebra. Every input has one output. You learn nothing else today. You need to know this. Okay. In the mapping below, all the input values are written in an oval, and all output values are written in another oval. Each input value is connected with its output value. Okay, so 1, 2, they put 1 to 2. 2, 4, they put 2 to 4. 3 to 5, they put 3 to 5. And 8 to 3, they put 8 to 3. Is this relation a function? So the answer is yes, because every input has one output. Okay. Just so you know, an example of a non-function would be if you had 2, 4 and then 2, 3. See, there are two 2's and they have different outputs here. That makes that a non-function. Alright, in functions, y values can be associated with more than one x value. However, each input has exactly one output. They're going to repeat that a couple times because it's really important that you know it. Construct a viable argument. One of the relations mapped below is a function, and one is not. Determine which relation is a function and which is not. Justify your response. So go ahead and try that on your own, and then check your answers. Okay, so if I look at this, 1 and 2, and 1 and 4. I have one input that has two outputs, so this is not a function. You can see this on the mapping too, because there are two lines that come from that one. If we look here, every input has exactly one output. All right? It's okay that 3 shares 4 and 4 shares 4. That's fine. The important part is that your input has one output. Okay, so this is a function. I know that's a little confusing, but you'll get it once you practice. Okay. Next part. Confirm that the relation you created... Oh, that's not right. We haven't created anything. Maybe I didn't scroll far enough down. Oh, no. Oh, it wants us to go back to item 6 in lesson 27.1. That is really far away. So, we're just going to make up some points. Alright, I just made up some points. So now I'm going to map them. My x's go here. My y's go here. And then I draw my arrows to the pairs. You can map your function that you made if you want to. I just came up with something. Alright, it is also possible to determine if a relation is a function by looking at ordered pairs. There should be only one output for each input. The ordered pairs can also be represented in a table. Determine if the following relations are functions. Explain why they are or are not. Okay, that is a lot happening right there. It gives a ton of pairs. So we're just going to look through it real quick. So negative 3 goes to 2. Do I see any more negative 3s? No, I don't, so that's good. 5 goes to 5. Do I see any more 5s? Nope, so that's good. 2 goes to 8. Do I see any more 2s? 3 goes to negative 3. Do I see any more 3s? No. Negative 5 goes to negative 5. Any more negative 5s? Nope. 6 goes to 2. Any more 6s? We're good. Negative 2 goes to 5. Any more negative 2s? Nope. Then 8 goes to 8. So this one is a function. Alright, now let's check this one. Negative 5 goes to 5. Negative 4 goes to 4. Negative 3 goes to 3. Good. Negative 2 goes to 2. Negative 1 only goes to 1. 0 goes to 0. 1 goes to 1. And 2 goes to 2. I don't have any repeats. So this is a function. Alright, so 2 goes to 3. Do I see any more 2s? Nope. 4 goes to 5. Do I see any more 4s? Yes, I do. There we go. I have 2 4s, so not a function. Looks like I have a lot of repeats if I look here, because I also have a 6. And I think those are my only 2. But that one is not a function. Alright, create 2 tables of values to represent 2 relations, one that is a function and one that is not. So do this one on your own. If you want me to check it, you can raise your hand. If you feel confident, then move on. Okay. So I'm guessing you finished that, so we're going to move on. Make use of a structure. Explain how you can identify from a table a relation that does not represent a function. So for this one, it's going to be kind of repeating the same thing we've already repeated. You want to make sure if we have a table, we want to make sure there are no input values repeated. If you are looking, it's just about a table. So if you're looking at a table, just make sure there's no input values repeated and you are good. All right, that is the end of this lesson.